we need to talk. Raumfalte loot boxes are coming back, or better known as tiered loot boxes. This video will be split in 5 pieces. We will talk thing by thing, and just to give you the summary. The first things first, what is Raumfalte? The second thing, how good / bad it is. Third point is what content creators did last year, and to highlight some hypocrisy without names, I don't want to fight. 4. What are the options to approach this situation since Wargaming made their decision, or maybe they got information from the community? And last but not least, I ask your opinion, what should I do, and I will ask you to leave the comment down below. So let's start from the very first thing. What is Raumfalte loot boxes? Raumfalte loot boxes are the tiered loot boxes, right? That means if we are looking into the most familiar content to the people, Christmas loot boxes. Many people are buying them, even semi-free-to-play players. They're getting gold, they're hoping to get the tanks, whatever. Decorations doesn't really matter. It's clear. You have 2.4% in order to get the tank. There is no finicky mechanics over there. Where Raumfalte loot boxes goes, it is significantly worse situation overall, right? You are buying the lowest tier loot box, and in this loot box you can get a higher tier loot box, or then higher tier, even highest tier loot box. And all of them has different tanks, all of them has different rewards, and it is a very, very, very dirty stuff, right? This is a basic introduction for you. Actually, you know what? There is one more thing to say. In the standard loot boxes, it doesn't matter how unlucky you are. You can always calculate how many boxes do you need in order to buy it, and usually it, for the tank collectors especially, it varies anywhere from 100 euros in order to guarantee yourself those 2 new tanks, plus to get extra goodies, to get the to get compensation for the tanks that you have. 100 euros, you can calculate it. With Raumfalte loot boxes, I had whales. Fellas. Whale is a gentleman or lady that is spending a lot of money on the game. Even whales came to the stream last year and said, listen, Skilato, I spent 500 euros on the loot boxes and I received one. Of the top reward tanks. So depending how lucky, how unlucky you are, it can take for you anywhere to get everything from bloody 100 boxes. If you are mega lucky, which, let's get real, no one is going to be that lucky. The probability is just too low. To get 2 tanks, probably you need anywhere from 300 to 500 euros, and to get everything you may need even 1 to 2,000 euros invested in the game if you are unlucky. So this is the evil of it, right? And instantly going to the second point, how good or bad they are overall, right? It is very important thing. Let's start from the mental standpoint. For free-to-play player won't care about this, right? If someone doesn't spend the money on the game, Raumfalte, Huyalte, doesn't really matter. He won't spend money. He will get 10 boxes that everyone can get for free. If some premium tank will be dropped, hip hip hooray, right? So for free to play, it's kind of harmless because person won't get involved into this because there is no credit card. Let's make it very, very clear. Now, for the casual player that is getting, let's say, for a casual gambler, if you will, someone is throwing 100 euros into the pocket or into Wargaming pocket, he's getting 100 boxes or whatever that is, he's getting some tanks, you know, the value is there and the value is okay, unless you are getting cash. if you like those shiny mechanics, if you like those colors, if you like everything, well, then, you know, you may spend 100, you may spend another 100, you may spend the third 100. And the thing is, they are designed to hook you up. Your receptors in the brain will be tickling like it would be a Christmas Eve, if you will, you know, opening the presents. And last but not least, let's talk about the whales. Whales are the players that wants to get everything in the game. It could be wealthy individual, it could be someone in the pension, chilling at home, playing World of Tanks, whatever is the situation. Collectors, if you will. Well, collectors may need to spend a very, very big amount of the money, and in my opinion, they are targeting the creme de la creme. They're literally the bottom part of the World of Tanks, or not the bottom part of the World of Tanks. The most loyal customers, if you will, right? And it will cost a lot. It will cost a lot, which is quite sad thing to say, but it is how it is. Is there something good about it? I hate to say it. I hate to say it, fellas, but you will have access to, first of all, you will have access to all of this. This is in the index page. It is going to be logged by the tier 3 Raumfalte index, if you will. For people who are supporting us, that means subscribing to us, that means supporting us via the patrons for our job that we do, you will have an access to this. Now, I really want to highlight one very important thing. Pay attention into return of the investment. They are disgustingly high depending what you are looking for. And this is the worst thing of all of this. That where the value goes, you can't simply roast it. You just can't. Look, 2025 Raumfalte return on the investment was anywhere from 3x to 4x, depending what you are looking for, and depends what do you want. But pay attention into the amount of the money that you are spending on all of this. That's absolutely crazy. Or if we are comparing to the holiday ops, you are getting a lot of gold, right? This is what you are getting. This is a good thing. With Raumfalte, this is not working this way, and you are not getting that much gold. This is not what they are selling those boxes for. They are pretty solid if you want to get some random vehicles, right? And I hate to say that, but I need to be objective, and I need to say what it is good for, what it is bad for, right? So for people that do enjoy and that don't really care about the dig the level of the psychology over this, here you go. That's what we have. And I really want to highlight very important thing, fellas. Why Wargaming is returning the Raumfalte loot boxes, since they were so hated by community. Some heads got cut because people made some mistakes and whatnot, right? Why are they returning them back? Well, let's talk logically about this. It's money. Really skill money. Yes, it is money. And Wargaming can argue, or Wargaming can say, but listen, we want some good for our players. We are giving way more free boxes and everything. Let's be bloody honest. If Wargaming would want to support the starving World of Tanks population, which I believe they are very kind, by the way, they would not allow 3 tanks in the prime tier, if you will, or in the last tier they would make it 1. So that would decrease the amount of the loot boxes bought by the humongous margin. But no, they are looking to your wallet. It is a business and it's not a big surprise. How good that is, it is for you to decide. I have my strong opinion. Yeah, it's just how it is. Now, going to the third point, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. What content creators did last year, and let's talk about some hypocrisy. There is 90% of the content creators, or 80% of the content creators, who haven't touched this with a stick. That means Wargaming offered to give for content creators 500 loot boxes. Content creators said no. No openings in the YouTube, nothing. No tank reviews on the YouTube until event was going. Nothing, absolutely nothing. This is 80% of the people with a high values, at least in my opinion. You know, it was the very first time after all. Also, we had a situation of the people that started making the content with loot box tanks. After that, got a big backlash from community, and after that they said, you know what, I am not going to make a content. But you know what is the hypocrisy of this? That on the live streams they were playing with those tanks. I won't say the names, it's not the point of this, but just to highlight that YouTube is not only one platform where people are watching or where people are providing the content for a folks, right? It's very important thing to say. There is definitely some hypocrisy, but you know, some people care about this, some people don't. My way is just to say that out loud. I won't mention the name. This video is not about the fighting. Just keep in mind what you are watching, right? Now, going straight up to the fourth bit, what are the options to approach this situation? Since Wargaming cares about only one thing, at least in my opinion, this is cash, this is money, this is green, right? What is the ways to approach this type of situation? Now, from the player perspective, what can you do or what you should do? Let's stop for a second. Let's dig the bloody FOMO devil that is sitting on your shoulder, and let's think logically, what can you do? Option number one, if you do not enjoy the game, right? Or you disagree with this type of gambling, tiered stuff, you just don't touch those boxes with a stick. That means you just simply do not buy them. Option number two, you like the game, you enjoy the game, you disagree with a system that is being introduced. You don't buy boxes. You just don't. Option number three, you like the game and all you care about is in-game goodies. That means you are a casual player, you are playing World of Tanks after a hard day job or whenever you have a day off, serving in the military, maybe being a firefighter, maybe being policeman officer, or maybe being a stripper. Who knows, right? It's completely up to you. Then you can buy it, then it's completely up to you, right? Simple as this. You have three options, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I believe if Wargaming will see that this event is going to be profitable, and I believe it was very profitable last year because, you know, I've seen what people shared on the live streams and whatnot. I had some people who I know the financial situation isn't great, right? Because you are talking with the people who are in the stream, and yet still they bought 500 of the bloody loot boxes, which is 500 euros. This is ridiculous. It makes my heart bleed, right? It truly does, but, you know, what can I do? I did my best last year. I truly did. And last but not least, just to say that straight, I'm asking your opinion. What should I do? What should I do? Simple as this. I will need you to comment in the comment section down below. What do you want me to do? There is a couple of options how we can approach this and how we can deal with this. Now, what is the content where the Raumfalte goes? There is a content in the index page. That means ratings of the tanks, how good they are, to add some sentences and everything. That is one bit of the content. The other content is to play of those tanks, and in order to rate those vehicles, I need to play with them. And off stream, I just don't have that much time in the day. I just simply don't. So pretty much one goes with playing with those tanks, doing whatever I want to do or whatever I need to do in order to rate them to entertain people. make YouTube videos with it, right? That is one option. Option number two is to showcase how the opening of the Raumfalte loot boxes is looking like, so you won't need to FOMO it and you are seeing how the things are looking like. Do you care about it? To stimulate your dopamine and whatnot. I understand that showing the loot boxes will most likely make some people to buy them because they may see lucky opening or unlucky opening, whatever that is, right? So this is a risk of this, but you would be aware of how the things are looking like. Option number three is to ignore absolutely everything and just to ignore this event like I did in the last year. Quick story, very important story towards the end. Last year, I highlighted all the evils of Raumfalte loot boxes. We did a big preparation 40 minutes video to highlight all mental effects, how it looks like, how wargaming is trying to get the money from your side and whatnot. And you know what, in the end of the day, a lot of people still spit into my face and they said I'm wargaming's whore, you know. So that is the irony over there, and that is kind of sad. But hey, I am doing what I can in order to entertain you and in order to showcase you what do we have. By the way, last year I did not open the boxes. I did not play tanks on stream. I did not add them into the index page. And in the end of the day, those boxes are returning back, and we have the same thing. So once again, and there is one more evil bit of all of this. Whenever you are a content creator and whenever you are making your living from the game, ignoring the new shiny things is never a good idea, and it's never a good thing. But I'm willing to take the sacrifice where the money goes. Tell me not to review the tanks, tell me not to show the loot boxes, tell me how you feel about all of this, and we will deliver it to you. That is my goal, that is my dream, and this is what I am looking at, fellas. So once again, last final question, fellas, and last final bit to say. For me, lately, this game was dreadful. I feel like I am dying inside playing this game, and I'm saying that by having my bloody arm to my chest. I was quite negative with about the game because I think that the game definitely needs a lot of improvement, and I'm not a gaming employee. I am not here to say you that life is beautiful and sun is shining and everything is fine. The game is in a very rough state, in my opinion. I stopped paying for a game myself. I used to buy the World of Tanks Plus. I stopped buying World of Tanks Plus, and I must be honest, I knew about the Raumfalte loot boxes coming for probably 9 months in advance. We knew that it is going to come. I'm not going to pretend you they are returning it back. No, I knew it is going to come, and probably another 5 to 8 content creators did knew that as well. I'm talking about the top content creators who are involved into the CC summits and whatnot, right? It's just overall information for you. That being said, the game for me personally is in quite sad state, and you know, I used to love World of Tanks. I truly did, and I believe that I still do, right? Somewhere deep inside my heart, I still believe that I do, but Wargaming needs to step up their game because they are doing absolute pile of caco. I truly believe so. I truly do believe so, fellas. Anyways, what should I do? Please leave the comment down below. I will take my time to read as many comments as I physically and possibly can. Please be objective. Please keep this in mind that there are multiple ways how to approach the situation, and I'm asking your opinion on what to do. That being said, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Stay strong. If you are enjoying the game, do whatever you want. If you don't enjoy the game, well, well, the only one way to say about this is not to buy this stuff. Although, if you love the game, buy whatever you want. I'm not telling you what to do. Thank you very much for being with us and see you soon. Can't wait to read your comments down below. Peace.